Let's go to Mike Cernovich, obviously very demonized because he is real news. Mike, we're right again with our reporting this week, but we get no credit. What is your latest intel, my friend? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my latest intel is that Trump, and Roger can probably confirm this, Trump deliberately, this is how genius Trump's move was, and maybe Roger gave him this advice, who knows. Trump did not leak the Comey story to Reince Pribus or to Sean Spicer to triangulate who was sabotaging him. Trump now knows it's either Spicer or Reince who are sabotaging him. They are so busted.
Yeah, Cernovich, I didn't mean to interrupt you. He got his earpiece unplugged. I had to run over and plug it in for him here. Teleprompter free news, so we're sorry we're interrupting you. Keep going.
Oh, so that was why the Comey story never leaked. Trump didn't tell Reince and he didn't tell Spicer, and my sources told me that was because he wanted to find out, okay, who is doing the leaking? Is it Sean or is it Reince? Now he knows it's one of them. That was the perfect trap. The Comey story didn't leak. So now he has to figure out, is it Spicer or Reince? But he knows for a fact it's one of them. So that is what the shakeup talk is about. Trump is furious. He now has confirmation that his own press team or somebody within it is not being honest. So here's another subplot, another subtext is that Spicer and his press team threw a fit. Oh my God, we weren't prepared to talk about Comey. Well, no kidding, because you're leaking it. Because you're leaking the story, Trump cannot.
That's right. He's got to keep his cards to his own vest because of your treachery, dumbasses.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So they're all flipping out. And I was told by my sources that to let, Alex and the whole team know and everybody else to let Trump know that that was a good decision. Because what they're trying to do is they're saying, watch, Trump, look what happens when you don't tell us beforehand.
Sure. That's why the word I got from multiple sources, and Roger confirmed this, it's probably it was his own people, we're not sure exactly who, that leaked to the media the talking points Nixonian and didn't tell them to selfishly make them the poor little heroes that weren't part of all this, and then Spicer hides in the bushes and acts like he's all upset. It has bad optics.
Alex, I actually think that the CNN Politico story last week that said that I was the one who convinced the president to fire Comey was the result of a leak from the White House with the strategic thought that Roger Stone, Richard Nixon, Saturday Night Massacre, here's how we poison the option of firing Comey with the president. That was the purpose of that. And it obviously failed.
Yeah,
from your intel, stay there, Mike. From your intel, when we come back, both of you, obviously, can you tell people? Roger Cernovich is taking over with other big news, other big tidbits. It's just such a battle for this country, such a huge army of scum aligned against the American people. It's just an unprecedented time right now to be alive. I mean, Trump so clearly is the American president. He's so clearly trying to turn the economy back on. He's so clearly under attack by every enemy on the planet. This is insane.
But at the same time, you have Rex Tillerson, Condoleezza Rice pushing the appointment of Kay Bailey Hutchinson, part of the Never Trump crowd, as ambassador to NATO. What could possibly be the thinking here?
So what was Trump's thinking to bring all these people in, thinking they would just do good because he was the boss?
I think he thought it would be kumbaya. Yes, it's important to have all factions of the party represented. Yes, it's important to have a united party, but you unite the party by putting forward policies that are so popular that the establishment Republican types and the moderate Republicans don't dare oppose him, or they'll be swept away.
That's right. Instead, they've tricked not just Trump, but the people under him into compromises that kill Trump with his base. But the word is Trump's going to turn back towards the nationalism, back towards his roots. Mike Cernovich, what's your intel?
Yeah, so it was kind of funny. My sources have told me that you and Alex and Roger are going to be really happy. And I said, why? And he goes, well, I can't go too much into detail. But what Trump has noticed is Trump goes, what happened to all those people on Twitter who loved me? What happened? He called the savages, actually. He goes, what's going on with the savages? And people didn't want to tell him right away, but he's figuring out that his media team they don't do anything. They're ineffective. Spicer is a beta cuck. He's afraid to confront the media, afraid to call them out, afraid to go in there.
Trump didn't know why 100 deep he never saw positive comments or feedback that he loved, because he doesn't know, until people told him a week ago, that Twitter's blocking all the positive comments.
Which is hard to understand because here we have Steve Bannon, friend of mine, comes from the world of alt media, should understand this better than anyone, but no one has ever laid out for the president what Google and Facebook and Twitter and Amazon and Yahoo are doing.
They're destroying his base.
This is the most important issue. It is more important.
And the good news is it's been brought up. Cernovich, get back to that. That's key. But by the way, can both of you, because we have like 4 hours tomorrow, it'd be great to have you for like an hour, Roger, and then Cernovich for a whole hour with us. Wouldn't you love to just have those big segments tomorrow?
Works for me.
Mike, can you come on tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. It's always my pleasure. So I've been told that Bannon had to be real careful because if you watch what the media is doing, the media created, I was told by the highest level people, a psyop against Roger, and Roger is right. They knew that the documentary on Roger was coming out, so they timed that Nixonian talking point. They actually have a team of PhDs, people like Robert Cialdini. They timed those talking points for the documentary because they then knew people would be Googling Roger Stone Nixon. So it was a very, very sophisticated, coordinated psyop. I have been told that the Democrats have upped their game. They've actually brought in people who understand new media, and that they told me they've leveled up. And all of us, we better be prepared to fight like never before because they go, look, man, last year, you guys steamrolled them on social media. They brought in whole teams of PhDs, Oppo research on everybody. And of course, that's why people have to go to InfoWarsStores.com because they're trying to crush us, man.
By the way, I haven't even plugged once in the last 2 hours, even though it's how we fund ourselves, because I just want to cover the info. It's so exciting to be breaking this down. But absolutely, it's all over the news. The algorithms, Facebook, Google are trying to shut us down, blocking us everywhere, attacking us, and trying to attack Trump and saying, kill him everywhere. I mean, this is beyond any movie or anything I ever fantasized about. How, despite everything they're doing, he's gotten most of his agenda done, and then we're all sitting here bitching that he's not Jesus, parting the Red Sea like Moses.
And they actually have a list. This is evocative of the famous blacklist of the 1930s.
But beyond that.
But it's in reverse. These are the people whose First Amendment rights must be crushed. Juanita Broderick, Alex Jones, Paul Joseph Watson, Roger Stone, Tucker Carlson, whoever it may be. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, I've been blacklisted, actually. A friend of mine who's a New York Times bestselling author said, hey, Cernovich, why don't you use a publisher for your book? And I go, well, why don't you ask them? So he talked to his book agent. His book agent said, oh, no, it's well known that Cernovich is blacklisted within the publishing industry because they know that he would sell so many books that he would be on the New York Times #1 on the list, and they don't
want to create celebrities, but here's the good news. We don't want to be celebrities. We want to defeat tyranny, but we've got to be celebrities to do it, even though we're major targets. So now it's a do-or-die death battle, folks. I'll be destroyed. Roger will be destroyed. You'll be destroyed. We'll all be destroyed if we don't win this. We've got to be all in. So Roger, Cernovich, all of you, how do we all in ourselves, and how do the listeners get all in?
Well, the listeners, by supporting you, the Infowars.com, the products that they buy support it. We need to put more people to work. This is another thing most people don't realize. I've hung out with Alex Jones. I know Roger Stone. I know everybody. We're not driving Ferraris. We're pushing our money back into the economy.
Sure, it's all about the war. But I mean, on top of that, though, people should spread the links.
That's exactly right. If you have a Twitter feed, if you have a Facebook feed, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Snapchat, you're an army of one. Take the best stories off of InfoWars and get them out there.
The most powerful forces of globalism are scared. They're spending billions to defeat you. We already beat them once in the election. We're in a total battle. They're doing everything they can to defeat our president. We're going to win if you take action.
But
people repost my videos, and I've had people say, Cernovich, why do you let people repost your videos? And they monetize the videos on YouTube, and I go, good. Post my videos, monetize them, make money, just get the link out.
We just want to win. My God, they're trying to get rid of the family. They hate Christians. They're with radical Muslims. It's a death battle. They're a bunch of scum that know we're better than them because we're freedom lovers, every race, color, and creed. They want to rape us.
But let's be very clear. While they have been destroying the country, they themselves have become very, very rich.
They're parasites.
They think that that's what we're doing. We're not in this for the money. We're in this for the country.
Oh, I know. The globalists just keep acting like, oh, I hear you're an actor and it's fake. Can you work with us? I'm like, dude, I'm not fake. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're true believers. Well, like I said, we're not flying on private jets. We're not trying to.
Well, I'll say this. I hope we take the country back and everybody's incredibly wealthy and we've all got spaceships.
But it's not about wealth.
It's not about the damn wealth. It's about defeating the NWO. And I'm telling the listeners, they are coming after everybody. And that's the thing about Trump. I can't believe he's gotten this much done. But the good news is, I've heard it from my sources, I've heard it from you, I've heard it from Cernovich and all our sources. The word is Trump is looking at taking his gloves off. So that's exciting. Closing comments on that.
Because they have made the mistake of hitting him too hard. He started his presidency in a conciliatory way. This is a guy who, while he was president-elect, he met with Al Sharpton. He met with Al Gore.
He's a counterpuncher.
He reached out. And what did he get when he put out the olive branch to Hillary and said, oh, maybe we shouldn't prosecute her? Nothing. They went after him hammer and tong. So now he understands the gloves will be off. This is a fight to the finish. I can tell you this. Don't ever push Donald Trump into a corner. Don't push him into a corner. He is a fighter.
And so this is going to be the ultimate political battle for the future of civilization. We're here witnessing, Cernovich.
Oh, it's exciting. And that's what I tell people is that Trump knows now who the fighters are. He now knows you can't rely on Spicer. You can't rely on Pribus. You can rely on Roger Stone. Get me Roger Stone. Get me Alex Jones. Get me Mike Cernovich. Give me the people who show up and want to fight hard every day. He's learning. So our profiles are going to rise even more. And like you say, it isn't because we want to be celebrities. But in America, you have to be a celebrity to have any kind of influence.
Yeah, we're just telling listeners, they've chosen us as the enemy. We're seen as the real opposition. We need your full prayers, number one. And we need you to spread the links and financial support because they are destroying me right now, and I feel great. I don't care. I'm going all the way to the end, whatever the cost may be. My grandfather's got shot at. George Washington got shot at. I'm just politically getting attacked. But this is the real war, gentlemen.
And their resources, Google's resources are unlimited. Unlimited.
But they don't have the people. They don't. If the people are with us, no one can stand against us.
And the people will be with us as long as we can communicate with them. That's the whole key. You want to win on immigration, you want to win on trade, you want to win on the economy, then you can't be censored.
And finally, we're here. We're fighting. We're delivering. We're doing it. Folks, become sponsors of our local affiliates. Start your own shows. Support us. Pray for us. Go to InfoWarsStore.com. A lot of great products. Mike Cernovich, haven't even plugged your websites. Tell folks how to find you.
Twitter.com/@Cernovich is the best place to find me. You can find everything there. Twitter.com/@Cernovich. But like Alex said, hey, if you got money, money's good. If you don't got money, don't feel like you can't do anything. Start a YouTube page. Do book reviews. Upload our videos.
Bottom line, the fight for the future of humanity is here against a bunch of collectivist scum, and we're all here together no matter what color you are. If you love freedom, we're brothers and sisters together. Tomorrow, Mike Cernovich, Roger Stone, and yours truly, Alex Jones, with my great InfoWars crew, and your phone calls 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central. Be sure and join us and spread those links, because if you don't, we may not be here.